Greetings, Local 2627 sisters and brothers. Today is Monday, August 3rd. And let me talk to you about a couple of things first. Of all, let me just talk to you about the right to work states. Right now, there's 26 states, right to work states. This is states where the union members have the right to opt out of paying dues. Now, this structure has been in place for about 35 years. In 1977, when Abood versus the Department of Ed in Detroit, the ruling came that since agency fee payers benefit from everything that the union fee payers are paying, then they should pay the same fee. And I'm talking about what are we talking about? We're talking about vacations, holidays, sick days, increases in salaries, things like that, promotions. These are things that come from the contract that the union people are paying for. The people who are paying, I mean, this is the benefits come from this. So, and shame on the teachers. I mean, teachers are supposed to know better. They're supposed to be smart. I mean, you wind up hurting yourselves. I mean, this is all about staffing and lobbying. I mean, how do you get politicians to fight for you if there's no money to lobby the politician to fight for you? I mean, you have to talk to the politicians, and politicians are not going to talk to anybody that won't support them in their runs for whatever offices they're holding. I mean, do the people who don't pay dues think that you're going to have somebody in the general counsel, so when you have an arbitration or you have a council rep that do your grievances, even the people in the mailroom. What about the other benefits that you get, like your dental and podiatry and stuff like? You need people to man all these different departments. PSU, education, MELS. I mean, the clinics, getting second opinions for surgical consultations, things like that. I mean, these are long-term effects. You may not see it immediately, but within 5 or 10 years, you will see the impact of not paying dues. I mean, of opting out of paying dues. And I don't understand how teachers are supposed to be smart. How could they even condone something like that? Because when they did in 2011 in Wisconsin, where collective bargaining started, and they turned it into a right-to-work state, 2/3 of the people immediately opted out of paying dues. Immediately. And all they are doing is hurting themselves. Remember, the dues are there to support us, and they help us to give you benefits and to give us some funds so that we can lobby people. I'm always surprised that we have about 5 people in this local every year that come and ask for their political contributions back for the dues that they pay. I mean, which is basically a couple of dollars. I mean, why even bother? I mean, they don't think that what's going on, that they should spend the money that way. I mean, how do they think we get the benefits? And I'm repeating myself, but hey, we have to lobby the politicians to ask them to do things for us, to do our biddings. We have to. And the way we do that is with monies. So think about this. This whole thing about right-to-work states, like I'm saying, there's 26 states are now right-to-work states. In the early 1900s, about 11% of the population was unionized. Now, for the next 50 or so years, it was about 40%. Now it's back down to about 11% again, because they want to wipe out the unions. They want to take all your rights away, and they want to take all your benefits away. And you know what they're going to do when they take all this stuff away? They're going to put the money in their pocket, and they're going to hire you and fire you at will. So always keep that in mind. This weekend we had the housing fair, and as you know, I'm the chair of the housing fair. And in the housing fair, we had 400, I think 77 people sign up to attend the fair. We had over 700 people come. It was a big success. People know now that they know that the housing market is up and down, and it's been down for a long time. They know it's going to go up, so people are jumping on the bandwagon right now, getting their properties, their condos or their co-ops or their houses, or even looking for affordable rents. And all this stuff was available. All this information on this stuff was available to you on Saturday if you had to come into the housing fair. Like I'm saying, it was a great success, and congratulations to everybody who came down to get their piece of the rock. The test that's coming out, the filing period for the test for computer specialist and computer associate, reminder, is in November. It's a tentative date. I'm still curious about how they're going to do this, because they're supposed to be broadbanding computer associate and computer specialist into one title and increasing the levels within the title, the same way they did the telecom titles, made computer associate and got rid of computer specialist. Now, from the union point of view, this is a good thing, because that means we don't have to wait for a test in order to make more money and to be promoted to the next title. Now your agency can just promote you within that title. I mean, a lot of people forget this, that within the salary range, within a title, management can make you any salary they want to, from the minimum to the max or anywhere in between. So we feel that it's a good thing. So we just stay tuned on this. I don't know what DCAS is going to do, because we've already sat down and talked about broadbanding, and already I see they're asking for exams for two titles. The last thing, good and welfare this week, from HRA, Diana Minsky is recovering from an illness. Also from HRA, Tammy Jones is recovering from an illness. And unfortunately from DOHMH, Joseph Peltzman, his brother passed away. And of course, when things like this happen, the love of 2627 goes out to all of our sisters and brothers in these times. In solidarity, this is Robert Ajayi.